Hey guys, this is Pharmacist Tish. I am so excited to see y'all guys again today. Start off and thank everyone for all of the love and support for the homeless community. I appreciate the love y'all give to me. So let's get started. So what we're going to do today is we're going to bring awareness to addiction, and we're going to show the nasty, ugly side of it. And this is coming from a pharmacist perspective, but keep in mind, I've been there, done that, and it's also personal. So don't take offense if I say anything that's a little off, because I've been there and done that. So I'm allowed. So let's keep it rolling. Let's go.
It's been 9 hours. Screw it, I'm taking the sub now. What's a 3-hour difference? Oh God, what's happening to me? Did I not take enough sub? Maybe I just need to take some more. That's it.
So what's going on here is classic withdrawal symptoms, and he's talking about sub, in which I'm assuming he's speaking of Suboxone, which is used to help with substance use disorder and help you to like fade out into it and keep it from withdrawal symptoms and just help you not have addiction. But what he's doing is he's doing something that's very dangerous that I see a lot as a pharmacist. He's taking his doses too early. He's still having withdrawal symptoms, so I'm not sure if he has a proper dose or his body hasn't acclimated to it yet. But the main thing is you have to have your mind right. This is like smoking. Like if you're not ready to stop smoking, it doesn't matter how many patches you put. So if you're not ready to end that addiction, it doesn't matter how much Suboxones you take if your mind isn't right. 2, you got to stop taking all of your doses, and then you run out at the end and the doctor's not going to give you any more. So y'all be careful about that. Next video, please.
The drugs have the worst withdrawals.
Well, definitely opiates are so hard to come off of. When you're withdrawing from them, you're going to have a lot of pain, mentally, physically, emotionally, all that. One of the hardest to come off of, any kind of opiates. Alcohol withdrawal, that's a crazy one, because you could, if you're a total alcoholic, you're suffering and you've got alcohol poisoning, you could have delirium tremens, DTs. You could definitely seize up, have seizures, and it could be deadly. And then there's, coming off with stimulants like cocaine or meth, there's a lot of emotions that are involved. With meth, like you stay up for lots and lots of hours, so you're going to need to get lots and lots of sleep. When it comes to cocaine too, like there's a lot of depression that can definitely come on with that, but also you're kind of just tore up from the floor up. You got to sleep it off a lot. Many times people will have suicidal ideation, like they just don't want to live anymore because they hate themselves for doing what they're doing with themselves from being a coke user.
Like he said, wherever you're going through withdrawals, you are tore up from the floor up. So one thing I did want to point out, alcohol is one of the only substance of abuse where if you just stop cold turkey, and if you've been on alcohol, as an alcoholic long enough, you're going to have wicked, unsafe withdrawals that can actually be deadly. So don't ever stop alcohol without professional help. Any kind of addiction, you need professional help, but alcohol, definitely receive professional help, because there's too many other things that goes on that you need help with, so you won't basically die. Next video, please.
That money clip us now, the new now looks like, whoa, upgrade her diamonds, now her girlfriends are like, whoa.
Yeah, I'm feeling him on that. Like whenever you go through addiction and you go through those withdrawals, and excuse me, with withdrawals, I'm from the South, so it's going to be spread out the way I say it, so y'all can get on, whatever. But yeah, whenever you go through those withdrawals, you feel like you want to die. Like the writhing, the pain is like phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal. But baby, like I said, those my Louisiana people, like once you're done, you're living your life of purpose. I would have never thought I would be serving a community, the homeless community, and absolutely loving it. And it's something I would not have ever done. I hate to say, before I had my addiction, definitely would not have done it during my addiction, but it's something because I'm living my life of purpose now. That's what I've decided to do and enjoying it. So there's always good that comes from bad, but you just don't want to if you don't have to go that route. Next video.
Imagine waking up every morning sweating like this. That's heroin addiction. That's opioid withdrawal. Waking up pretty much every single morning in a puddle of your own sweat until you get that next bag. It's brutal.
Yeah, like Nicki Minaj said, that heroin is a different type of high. It's absolutely, I've never used heroin, but this opioids in general, opiates, like the Percocets, the hydrocodones, the tramadols, any of those type drugs, whenever you've been on it for a period of time and you have full blown addiction, and then you're trying to withdrawing rather, you are sweating like a pig. I never was, had buckets of sweat like he does because he looks very wet and juicy over there. But it just varies from person to person how the withdrawal symptoms present itself. Whatever it is wicked. So please don't ever judge someone who's going through a substance use disorder and thinking they're just manipulative for no reason, or they just can't do no better. All they want to get is high. No, you turn into like you're primitive. You're like a vampire. You're looking for next. You need to feed, so you won't have those withdrawals. Something. It's just crazy. So either way, next video. First of all, the poor, I got 2 dogs. So first of all, the poor dog, the dog's like, what are you doing? What is going on here? Are we playing a game? But those withdrawal symptoms, what he's doing, he's writhing with pain. He's only been 30 hours into his withdrawal symptoms and he's just getting started. You can't go to work. You can't do anything except either go back and get that drug, or you rock out, you thug it out, okay? And it's a different type of thug out. You got to be like, but the addiction is not going to go away unless you're mentally right. If you're not prepared to do what it takes, mentally, physically, and spiritually, then that addiction is going to take over you, and that withdrawal is just too much to bargain with.
Because like you deserve a smack in the mouth. Do you understand? Stupid. I'll punch you in your face.
Alrighty then. I'm not sure if it's her time of the month, or is she going through withdrawal from like some kind of medication or drugs or whatever. Anyway, besides the point, when you're going through withdrawals, you get aggressive. Woo, everything get on your nerves. Woo, everything get on your nerves. Someone gets to say, hey, and you was like, what? If you haven't received your dose or your fix or whatever, and you withdrawing, you don't want to hear nothing. La la la. You don't want to hear nothing except pills. You don't hear la 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 except my packet. Whatever the drug of choice is, your liquor, whatever it is. So the main thing is I want y'all to get from this is please don't judge people who are going through addiction. The withdrawal symptoms by itself is phenomenal. And you turn into this primitive creature where you have to satisfy it because your whole body, your whole brain has been rewired. So either way, I have a course that is out now, speaking of which, for family and friends with loved ones with addiction. And it's called The Foundation That Is Needed to End Your Loved One Addiction. And I understand with addiction or substance use disorder that the loved one is basically running the show. Like they have you there. They're pulling you by the nose. They're just putting you through pure hell and you don't know how to handle them. So this course will give you a real insight from a pharmacist perspective, because it's a very collegiate course, but from a personal perspective on how to deal with your loved ones and get into their psychology so you can help bring the addiction to a close once and for all. 90% of people who are addicted aren't treated. That is a ridiculous statistic. So check out the course. It's a 6 weeks of free training by me, where I will walk you through the course for 6 weeks. So I just won't let you run loose and try to figure it out. No, we're going to figure this out together. So check it out. But for the next time, I appreciate y'all so much, and y'all take care. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Thank you.